If you've surfed the web, you've probably read a lot of things that don't make sense or are simply not true. You would not believe the advertising revenue that's generated by people who build deceptive websites just to make a quick buck.
You know, people have a right to be wrong. Okay, just because they write it, just because they type it on the internet, that doesn't make it true.
If you Google moon landing scam, you'll find 184,000 search results. That's 184,000 people trying to convince you that man never landed on the moon. Scary, isn't it?
You know, there's so much information out there on the internet, and quite frankly, most of it is more negative than it is positive. I once heard the internet described as the bathroom wall of the 21st century.
Ignorance breeds contempt. People shoot at things they simply don't understand. So it should come as no surprise that there are a few recurring myths about Primerica floating around out there on the web. Just because you read it on the internet doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
Scam, right. The world's largest independent financial marketing company, licensed in every single state. With some of the top private equity firms in the world investing hundreds of millions of dollars with us.
Do you think they maybe did a little research on this company before they wrote checks like that? Do you think that they probably would have uncovered a scam before your brother-in-law did?
We understand negative press. It's bound to happen when you decide to revolutionize the largest industry in the world. We also understand the facts. Primerica is publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange, and we have a proven 34-year track record. We've paid $7 billion in benefits to families in the last 10 years. We also have $656 billion of life insurance in force and $35 billion in assets under management. But all of that said, the people who have been willing to push past the rumor and the rhetoric have discovered a way to achieve their dreams of financial independence.
I'm 24 years old, I had about $1,000 in the bank, and 3 years later, I was building my dream home. Now look, that's my kind of scam.
Primerica's a scam? Yeah, I thought that too. Primerica paid me $531,000 last year.
If that's a scam, I'll take two, please.
Some of the greatest innovators in history have had their share of critics, but the winners are the ones who refuse to listen to all the noise. It has always been this way.
Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future.
You copy success to become successful.
The best way to avoid criticism is to never do anything. If you don't want someone to take a shot at you, you better never take a stand.
It's easy to be negative, especially in a world that seems to have forgotten how to be positive. A negative attitude yields negative results every time. A positive attitude, even though it requires a little more work, can yield incredible results. So, why do we enjoy watching people fail? Because it's easier to fail. We're programmed to fail. We're told we probably will fail.
My parents weren't wrong too often, but thank God they were wrong when they told me not to get involved in this awesome company. And because of that, last year, we were paid $1,300,000.
When George and I got started in Primerica, I remember our family members were making fun of us because we were working so hard. And we're glad that we did, because Primerica in the last 30 days has paid us $42,000.
Think about all the negative people you work with. Now, how many of them really want to see you succeed? That kind of support simply doesn't exist in corporate America, and it never will.
Sometimes it was a boss, sometimes it was a coworker, but every job I had, there's always someone that didn't want me to succeed.
But at Primerica, it's just the opposite. Everybody wants to see you succeed.
Everybody, from the CEO to the newest person, it's unbelievable.
Our track record as a company demonstrates the tremendous income earning opportunity that we have at Primerica. We've got a scoreboard that's unmatched in business of people that have succeeded here. That doesn't mean every person is going to succeed at Primerica, but it means any person can succeed at Primerica.
Well, it seems to me you've got two choices. You can listen to the naysayers, or you can choose a more positive approach and act on your desire to lead a better life.
When I came into Primerica, I thought, boy, maybe one day I could make a six-figure income. What it's turned out to be in the last 31 years is probably 100 times that when you look at the multiples and then the next 20 or 30 years absolutely blow your mind, the potential in this business.
We've been paid, I think it's right now over $8 million in this business. It's not a bad number. I was making $12,000 a year as a waiter in a restaurant. So can you make some money?
Within 7 or 8 years, we became financially independent with Primerica. We have saved $1 million. You tell me if this isn't for real. Primerica changed my life.
We came to this company with nothing. After our 5th year, this company paid us $400,000 in 1 year. Don't tell me this doesn't work.
Last year, Primerica paid out over $500 million to our sales force, and our goal is to grow that significantly.
Real opportunities like Primerica don't show up every day. They really don't. Take advantage of this one and choose to make a difference.